Everyone, even Rihanna's closest friend, has always been curious about how she manages to cook for Rocky, take care of her two babies, and keep him happy on her own. A-Z and Riri, they have made up their minds to never employ a nanny, and their reasoning is very reasonable. If you're interested in information like this, please subscribe and like this video. Thanks. There is a couple that is really amazing, and this video will transform your perspective on their relationship. Before we get into that, however, let's talk about why many believed she would employ a nanny. Earlier this week, during an interview, Rihanna said that she chose not to employ a babysitter. Keeping with their first kid and now 1-year-old, the 34-year-old hitmaker and her spouse A$AP Rocky decided not to hire a babysitter for the meeting. According to Rihanna's interview with the magazine, she and A$AP Rocky made the decision to raise their baby independently after he was born. Many people in today's society assume that a lady with a billionaire husband and a wealthy husband must have nannies and do everything for them, but Riri stated it herself. It was just the two of us and our infant. During her interview with British Vogue, which was published on the cover of the magazine's most recent issue, Rihanna made it plain that she and A$AP Rocky chose not to employ a babysitter for their newborn kid. The singer, who was born in May of 2022, is 34 years old. She recently spoke about welcoming her 12-month-old kid. During her interview with British Vogue, which was published on the cover of the magazine's most recent issue, Rihanna made it plain that she and A$AP Rocky chose not to employ a babysitter for their newborn kid. The 34-year-old singer recently spoke about the arrival of her kid, who was born in May of 2022 and is now 9 months old. "In essence, I transformed into two people from one," said the woman. "Once you and your partner check into the hospital, you'll emerge as a family of 3. How ridiculous. On top of that, the first few days are really crazy. No matter how much you want to, you never go to bed." When she and her newborn baby left the hospital, she said, "Because you think they trusted us to bring this child home. I felt so paranoid and like I was just going through the motions. Is this new beginning for you?" As Rihanna chimed in, "We're just going home. No doctors or nurses." While discussing her last 9 months of motherhood, she used the words legendary and everything to describe them. The fact that she has no recollection of her life before having children is the most bizarre aspect of motherhood, she said. The artist who sang Diamonds added, "You literally try to remember it, and there are photos of my life before, but the feeling, the desires, the things that you enjoy, everything, you simply don't relate to it since you don't permit yourself intellectually to get that far, in light of the fact that it doesn't make any difference." Rihanna and the rapper had a son in May of 2022, but they have chosen to remain mum about his identity. Rihanna did say in a November interview with the AP that they haven't told everyone their son's name since they're both very busy. During the Super Bowl halftime performance on February 12th, she revealed that she was expecting her second child. She said that they just had not had the time to do it yet. "We have only been existing." Having said that, I believe there is an element of liberation in getting things out there. A few days before to the publication of her interview with Vogue, Rihanna flaunted her expanding baby belly during the Super Bowl. She flaunted her growing baby bump throughout her performance in a crimson jumpsuit that was half-zipped. Following the performance, a Rihanna spokeswoman verified the pregnancy rumors in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. The Fenty Beauty entrepreneur also told Vogue that she is open to having a son or daughter of any gender. "Listen, I'm up for anything," she said. "I am willing to do whatever God wants me to do, even though having more children is my desire. Whatever. Girl and boy." It seems like whatever choice they chose for themselves was the right one, and being billionaires only makes them more endearing. What a great audience.